Do you believe in the concept of governing through representative democracy?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, like, you would agree that if Congress passes a law and you don't really like that law, you still have to follow it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I don't know why we're talking right now, because it is the job of SCOTUS to interpret the Constitution, and they have reaffirmed repeatedly that all people in the U.S., citizens and non-citizens, have due process rights. And you just agreed that even if you don't follow, or even if you don't,
Jackson got
you don't
around
like
it.
something, you still have to follow it.
It's happened before. So don't act like this is a new thing.
Well, you just told me. See, now you're violating your own principles. This is why I ask questions. Why I say, like, do you believe this? Do you believe that? Because you say, like, yes, I believe this, and then you just tell, and then 2 seconds later you're like, actually, because I asked you if a law gets passed that you don't like, you still have to follow it, right? And you agreed, yes. So okay, the Fifth Amendment, you might not like that it applies to everyone, but it does. So you still have to follow it.
And the Dems don't like the Second Amendment, and yet we're not allowed to carry guns anywhere. So it's pick and choose.
I'm like 15 feet away from 12 guns. I don't know if I agree with that. I carry a gun with me every day, everywhere I go.
I said the Dems. Whether you identify.
Well, I mean, I'm a Democrat, and I carry a gun with me literally everywhere I go. So I mean, inherently on its face, you're wrong.
Try to get on a plane. Try to go to a school campus.
You think you should be able to have a gun on a plane?
That's the law. That's not me. I don't agree or disagree with the law, bro. I'm just trying to follow it. The Second Amendment says I'm allowed to do that.
Do you know that we have restrictions? We have reasonable restrictions on some of the amendments?
And we may have a reasonable restriction on someone who's not an American.
We do have reasonable restrictions on people that aren't American, but you just can't eliminate the right altogether. You know,
if somebody gets on a plane to hijack a plane, are you going to stop them, or are you going to wait for a judge and a jury to say stop them? Somebody breaks into your house.
Listen to me right the fuck now. Tell me the difference between the two things you're trying to compare right now. A person on a plane, a person hijacking a plane versus an illegal immigrant. You tell me the difference.
Somebody who breaks into my house, illegal. Somebody who breaks into the country, doesn't follow the process of getting into this country, illegal. Somebody who steals a plane, crashes it into a building, illegal.
No, I'll give you the answer. The difference is imminent harm. The reason you're able to shoot somebody that's about to kill another person is because you're defending that other person. There's imminent harm about to happen, and you are allowed to step in and prevent it. If you want to make the argument of like, well, that person didn't get due process, well, yes, because you were stepping in to stop imminent harm. Like when you get arrested by a cop and they're going to question you, they have to read you your Miranda rights, right? That's part of due process. But if you're about to stab someone and that same cop shoots you, well, he didn't give you due process, but that's fine, because he was preventing harm to another person.